Some Love is Blind stars seem to have a tough time staying faithful. Stephen and Mark made headlines with their cheating scandals, leaving their partners devastated and viewers in disbelief. These two guys followed surprisingly similar paths, from charming their matches in the pods to secretly messaging other women. They showed how challenging it can be to find love on reality TV. Want to know more about how their relationships fell apart? Picture this: Stephen and Monica are vibing in the pods. Their connection's so strong, it's like they have known each other forever. Everything's going great until Stephen decides to drop a bombshell that nobody saw coming. He confesses to Monica that he's cheated before. In his own words, Stephen admits, "I technically hold the title of being a cheater." But that's not all. He also reveals he's been cheated on multiple times. Now, imagine how Monica felt hearing this. She's been cheated on before, and it's a huge trigger for her. You can almost feel the tension through the screen as she processes this information. So why did Stephen decide to spill the beans so early? He claims it's all about honesty, saying, "I think it's very important to be honest about it." Stephen tries to explain himself, talking about how he felt undeserving in his previous relationship, which led him to emotionally cheat. Monica's reaction is a mix of emotions. You can see her struggling with the revelation, but she's trying to be understanding. She says, "Even in those situations, I have always found a path to forgiveness." But you have to wonder, is she setting herself up for more heartbreak? Will this confession derail their budding romance? On one hand, Stephen's honesty could be seen as a good thing, but on the other, it's opened up a whole can of worms. Can Monica really trust him? Will she always be looking over her shoulder, wondering if history will repeat itself? Despite her reservations, Monica decides to give Stephen a chance. It's a bold move, considering her past. But that's what Love is Blind is all about, right? Taking chances on love, even when it seems crazy. Little does Monica know, this love story is about to take an unexpected turn. Stephen's confession might just be the beginning of a much bigger drama. And speaking of much bigger drama, here at the Realist Recap channel, we are committed to bringing you our take on the drama from all your favorite reality TV shows, and we want to hear from you. Please don't forget to take a moment to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on your post notifications so you don't miss any of our great content. Be sure to tell us what you think in the comments too. We love hearing from you. And now let's get back to it. In the world of Love is Blind scandals, Mark's love triangle drama takes the cake. While he was playing the devoted fiancé to Jessica on camera, rumors started swirling about another woman in the picture. Talk about a plot twist. During season 1, Mark and Jessica's relationship was a roller coaster ride. Their 10-year age gap caused plenty of drama, with Jessica constantly questioning their compatibility. But that was just the tip of the iceberg. Behind the scenes, whispers started circulating that Mark wasn't exactly being faithful. Yep, you read that right. The guy who was supposed to be all in with Jessica was allegedly seeing someone else during filming. The timeline of this supposed cheating is murky at best. Was it happening during Jessica's moments of doubt? Or right under everyone's noses? The drama didn't end there. After the show, Mark started dating Lauren Chamblin, another Love is Blind contestant. But history repeated itself when LC discovered Mark had been seeing other women while they were together. Talk about deja vu? Jessica's reaction to all this? Shock, of course. She revealed on social media that she only knew about one instance of cheating, but her comment hinted there might be more to the story than meets the eye. Mark's actions sent shockwaves for the Love is Blind community. Fans were outraged, contestants were side-eyeing each other, and everyone questioned the authenticity of the show. It raised serious questions about the pressure of reality TV dating and whether it reveals people's true colors. But hold on to your seats, because this story isn't over yet. Stephen and Mark's tales of infidelity are about to collide in an unexpected way, proving that in the world of reality TV, drama never sleeps. Let's talk about Stephen and Mark, because their stories on Love is Blind are like two sides of the same coin. It's crazy how similar their situations turned out, but there's more to it than just history repeating itself. Both guys started off strong in the pods, making deep connections with Monica and Jessica. But here's where things get juicy. Their past came back to haunt them. Stephen actually fessed up about emotionally cheating before, while Mark kept quiet about any previous mistakes. Then boom, the truth comes out. Monica finds those texts on Stephen's phone, and rumors start flying about Mark seeing someone else during filming. It's like watching a train wreck in slow motion, but with two different trains. Now here's where it gets interesting. Instead of just making excuses, let's think about why these guys might have acted this way. Was it the pressure of being on TV? The rush of new relationships? Or maybe they are just not cut out for commitment? It's easy to judge, but there's usually more going on under the surface. Monica and Jessica's reactions were pretty similar, but each woman had her own unique way of dealing with the betrayal. Monica, having been cheated on before, was reliving old wounds. For Jessica, it was like the rug was pulled out from under her entire relationship. It's not just about broken hearts. It's about broken trust and shattered self-esteem. But here's the thing. These parallel stories aren't just about two guys who messed up. They make us wonder about Love is Blind itself. Does the show's intense environment bring out the worst in people? Or does it just shine a spotlight on issues that were always there? It's like a relationship pressure cooker, and not everyone can handle the heat. So what do you think? Are Stephen and Mark just bad apples? Or is there something about Love is Blind that sets people up for failure? It's not an easy question to answer, but it sure makes for some juicy TV drama. Let's talk about those wild cheating scandals on Love is Blind. Is the show itself part of the problem? The whole setup, finding your soulmate in weeks without seeing them, is pretty intense. It's like they are throwing people into an emotional pressure cooker. Think about it. These contestants are cut off from the world, talking to strangers nonstop, and trying to form deep connections at lightning speed. No wonder some folks end up making choices they might regret later. And here's the thing, the show's format might actually be making infidelity more likely. When you are racing to find the one and you are surrounded by other attractive singles, temptation is everywhere. Plus, a whole experiment vibe can make people feel like normal rules don't apply. It doesn't excuse cheating, but you can see how things might get messy. Remember how fast everything happens on Love is Blind. One minute you are chatting through a wall, the next you are planning a wedding. That emotional roller coaster can really mess with people's heads, making them more likely to act without thinking. But are Stephen and Mark just a couple of bad apples, or is there a bigger issue? Well, they are not the only ones who have been caught cheating. Iana McNeely said her husband Jarrett Jones cheated during their marriage, and she found out right before filming After the Altar. Talk about awkward. It's hard to pin down exact numbers, but it seems like cheating happens more on Love is Blind than on other dating shows. It's like the perfect storm of emotions, time pressure, and temptation. Now, the show's creator, Chris Colin, says participants can leave if they feel unsafe. But when you are caught up in the moment and the cameras are rolling, how easy is it really to just walk away? So what can they do to fix this? They can improve their screening process and offer more support to contestants. Maybe give people more time to get to know each other before making big decisions. And focusing on building trust wouldn't hurt either. The big question is, what does all this mean for Love is Blind's future? Can they clean up their act, or is cheating just part of the deal now? Let's be real, folks. Love is Blind is like a pressure cooker for drama and poor choices. But we can't just point fingers at the producers. As viewers, we have got to take a hard look at the reality TV we are gobbling up. Stephen from season 7 dropped some serious truth when he said, "You don't know if you are fully healed until your next relationship." That's the kind of real talk we need more of on these shows. So here's the deal. Next time you are watching Love is Blind, remember that building trust and healthy relationships takes work. Maybe it's time we start demanding shows that focus on real connections instead of just serving up drama on a silver platter. Who's with me?